So we are live right
Yes,
now
yes.
with the attendees.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
wonderful. Good morning, everyone. You can write on the chat box if you can hear me. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, I need to share my screen, right? Oh, here the panel. Okay. Good morning, everyone. So it's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, it is 9 o'clock. So we are now getting ready for the morning trade. But before we do that, I wanted to share some information. Uh, this is in continuation with the Spider Masterclass that we had conducted on 27th of August, Saturday. Mr. Kailash Gupta, I'm sure, would also be live right now with us right now. Yes, yes, I can see Kailash. Thank you. Good morning. And just to be clear about certain things, I wanted to all of you to read this, please. This is important. I am not SEBI registered. This session is purely for the educational purpose and under no circumstances should be seen as an invitation to trade. Please do not copy my trades as my risk appetite could be different from yours. I am only demonstrating my analysis and logic for my own trade. The demonstrated trade may lead to profit or loss. So please understand that this is not a guarantee for a profit. I may have a loss as well. So this is just a demonstration. Please focus on learning to trade yourself. Idea is to learn to catch the fish yourself rather than expecting someone else to catch the fish for you. Okay. So please focus on learning to trade yourself instead of my profit or my loss. My profit or loss is inconsequential. It doesn't matter. What matters is, are you focusing on learning how do I take the trade? If this is clear, we can move to the next step. Okay. Yeah, good morning, everyone, once again. Okay. I think the message is clear. Okay, cool. Now let's go one by one. So IMI Spider software, Iris on this window. And as you can see, I've got the Bank Nifty chart. Bank Nifty is the index that I trade in. That's my favorite index to trade. So Bank Nifty, there are three windows on the screen, as you can see. On the left side is the weekly chart. You can see it here. It's written WKL. So this is the weekly chart. So this is a weekly up move that you can see. Similarly, in the center, there is this daily chart of Bank Nifty futures. And finally, on the right side is the 60 minutes or 1 hourly chart. Now, this is one screen. The other screen that I normally use is this, which is hourly chart on my left side, 15 minutes in the center, and 3 minutes on the extreme right. So I'll be using this along with my traditional setup, which is trading view. So I'll I'll explain what am I getting by using both these. In the meanwhile, let's look at some global parameters. Dow Jones is green. Dow Jones futures is in green. Bank Nifty, both and the respective futures are also green. That is yesterday's performance. So SGX Nifty is green but flattish. It is not a runaway green. India VIX is very high. Normally, I would be happy when it is more towards 15, but it's around 19.66, which is high, a little uncomfortable. Dollar index is 109, which is, I don't think I recall this kind of a figure in the recent past or even in the last many years. So this is alarm bells. Brent had dropped to 1992 around that level, but it has gone up, which is not a good sign. Um, Risk are also the parameters where there is Hang Seng is trading in red. These are South Korean index flattish. So what am I getting out here? I'm getting that things are not negative, but they are not positive either. So it's a very flat day. It's a very day without any triggers. So I don't know whether the market will go up or down. So in such a case where I'm not able to make up my mind immediately, what I normally do is I go back to my setting, and this is my trading terminal. So trading terminal is on my right and my charts are on my left. Now that I've seen this, I can close this portion. Now Bank Nifty futures is on my left and Nifty futures is on my right, in the left side window of charts. On my right side, I have this trading terminal where I've already arranged the strikes. I could do that once again after the trade once again, but this is 39,921 is the last traded price of the September futures Bank Nifty. So what I've done is I've gone almost 1,000 strikes below. So 39,921 is approximately 39,900. तो उसके लिए मैं 38,900 की कॉल से शुरू किया है, and every 100 I added one strike till 39,900, which is my last traded price approximately. And यहाँ से I started adding puts. So the first half of the screen on the top is calls, then the bottom half is puts. इस तरह से मैंने अपने screen को arrange किया है, and I would be focusing now on, this is my trade book, which is blank right now. And I've already taken a dummy trade to unlock the terminal. So I'm ready. Still 9 odd minutes to go. So we can focus on some other parameters, which includes, in the meanwhile, whatever I've spoken just now, is this kind of making sense? How do I start interpreting the global cues? Is this kind of okay? Is it clear? Good. Okay. I'll appreciate if you can just punch in your chat box and communicate. It will be nicer to me, so I understand that you're getting what I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm not getting a clear-cut cue, which direction the market should be going. Now look at the charts. Let's look at the chart analysis. Now, if you see the trend, if it is weekly, daily, and hourly chart, पिछले कुछ हफ्तों से there is a लगातार up move, constant up move, and it's almost near the previous peak. Almost near the previous peak, and it's actually crossed the previous peak and is now nearing to the next peak. So highest I think it made was Bank Nifty was 41,820 as far as the future is concerned. Yeah, this is the one. High on the right side, you can see लाल में लिखा है 41,820.8. So this was the highest ever. लेकिन इसने पिछला swing का high के ऊपर already close किया है. This swing high was 39,888.7 and it's closed at 39,920.85. It's slightly above. So it can go in either direction. The buildup is showing the continued momentum, but we have to be cautious in places like this. It's a very tricky day to trade. Anything can happen. So I may also be going wrong, but then I'll still do the trade just to explain the logic. And even if I lose, I will tell you when to cut the loss. It's important to be ready with thought process as to how much am I willing to lose if it doesn't go in my favor. Once that is clear, uske baad trade lena bahut aasan ho jata hai, because then you know this is what I'm accepting as my loss for this particular trade. That's it. Okay. So this is showing the weekly chart. Now let's go to daily chart. Daily chart maybe if you can see, थोड़ा सा zigzag ज़्यादा होगा because ये weekly था, ये daily है. इसमें gap ups भी थे, फिर नीचे भी खुला है, gap down भी खुला है, उसके बाद फिर gap up है, और अभी तक long green candles बन रही हैं. That means there is a constant up move which is going towards the upper side. Okay. Now let's look at the hourly chart. Hourly chart में बिल्कुल ऊपर पे जाकर के it's been knocking the doors and wanting to go up. Let's look at pre-open right now. Pre-open कहाँ पे हुआ है? Okay. Pre-open में bank Nifty is opening about 87 points above. Nifty is opening about 30 points above. So Qs are positive, which means chances are that we will continue the momentum. और ये जो मैं आपको दिखा रहा था hourly chart पे, it's the knocking the doors of further up move. Chances are it will continue the up move further. But this is chances. So we need to be clear and we need to be positioned against accordingly. Okay. All right. Another 4 minutes to go. Coming to the next screen. इसी hourly chart को मैं left में ले आया हूँ और ये 15 minutes है, ये 3 minutes है. So for this 3 minute, I prefer to see it in the other chart जो मेरा traditional setup है in trading view. But trend मुझे दिख गया है बड़ी आसानी से spider में. And I'm very happy to see that it's knocking the doors to go up further. And ये 3 minutes पे भी सुपर ट्रेंड के ऊपर क्लोज हुआ है, 15 minutes पे भी, hourly chart पे भी. So there is a fair possibility of the up move. Accordingly, my preference at this moment would be calls. अब कॉल कौन सी होगी? 39,921 ये लास्ट ट्रेडेड प्राइस थी. इससे मैं करीब 300 से 400 पॉइंट नीचे रहूंगा. आज क्या डे है? टुडे इज ट्यूसडे. सो आज शायद मुझे अच्छा अपमूव मिल सकता है अगर ये अच्छा जाए तो. बट आई वुड नॉट लाइक टू स्टे इन द ट्रेड फॉर लॉन्ग बिकॉज ट्यूसडे के बाद वेंसडे और थर्सडे को तो बहुत डेंजरस होता है बहुत देर बैठना. बट ट्यूसडे को मे बी इट कैन बी अ गुड थिंग that we can continue for some time. So 39,921 से करीब 300 पॉइंट नीचे क्या हुआ? 39,600. So 39,500 की कॉल या 39,600 की कॉल is what is on my radar tentatively. It all depends कि खुलता कहाँ पे. अगर खुलते ही 200-300 पॉइंट ऊपर है तो मैं उसके 300 पॉइंट नीचे जाने की कोशिश करूंगा at that moment. So I am now getting ready with this. ये मेरा कॉल था, ये पुट था सेंटर में. ये 39,900 की कॉल है, 39,900 की पुट है. ये 300 के करीब है, ये 400 पे है. We will see which one is increasing, which one is decreasing. I think I have switched something unknowingly. Okay, wait. No, I think I deleted something. I deleted 13. 39, 900 की call. Okay, no worries. Oh, it's there. Never mind. So this is call and this is put. I'm just focused here. Few seconds to go and I'm fully focused. I will just be quiet, just observe my trade. That's all. And then I'll explain the logic. Validation pending. Now this is, I don't know why it is showing validation pending. मेरा तो time निकल गया उतने का. See, this 400 something has already become 583. Look at the strong up move. 581. Even if I take it right now, ये बहुत लेट हो गया हूं मैं. 400 के करीब था जब मैं इसमें एंटर कर सकता था. बट स्टिल देयर इज सम मूव रिमेनिंग. या ऑलमोस्ट आ गया है. आई एम ट्राइंग टू प्लेस द सेल एट 620. I can, but I'm seeing a sustained up move. It's broken the previous resistance. There is a massive move developing. 628. You can see the profit here. यहाँ पे run कर रहा है. I placed the sell at 620. I think I've missed the selling, but it's okay because it's likely to hit again. Huh? So fine. So we have booked in this demonstration, we have booked a profit of 2,000 rupees on my trading capital that is there in my trading account of 1 lakh rupees. So this is a 2% profit booked for the day. It's as simple as that. Oh, it did go high. It did make a high of 630, but it's okay. Even if 2% is what I got, which is fairly decent. And actually, मेरे trade में कितना amount कितना लगा था. So let's look at the actual amount invested in this particular trade. So this was 100 quantity. That means मैंने Bank Nifty के 4 lot लिए थे. 25 का lot है. At the buy of 590. 590. So 59,000 were invested and into 2,000. Actual ROI is more than 3%. It's actually 3.38%. But I'm just benchmarking my ROI on the capital that I have in my trading account, which is 1 lakh. So 1 lakh per 2,000 rupees, they're fairly decent. If you recall, when I discussed ROI on 27th, the idea was that even if we make 1% every day and just stay out after that. So this could have been 2,000, this could have been 20,000. So मेरा validation pending काफी देर तक रहा यहाँ पे. I missed the trade, which is also okay. This is not something that is in my hands. Similarly, I did not close it at 630. I did not close it at 620, but I was happy to close it at 610, which is again a 20-point move. So सुबह 20-point move मिल गया. That is good enough. From 20, sometimes we get 150 points move, 200 points move, वो भी हो जाता है. In fact, move तो ये 200 पॉइंट पे था शायद. If you see, it closed at 3992, so 39921 आपको याद होगा. अब 39921 के साथ ये 340,103, it's already 200 points. So, but do we get the complete move? No. We have to just focus on getting one small portion of the move. अब उसमें मेरे 1% बनता है, I'm happy. Anything more than that is a bonus. As simple as that. So this is the screenshot that I will take and I'll post it on my channel and you will get to see what I've done. That's it. That's it. So now let me happily start taking your questions. Can we take trade along with you? No, sir. Please don't. So this is the morning trade. I made my view basis a lot of things. I looked at, if you remember, I looked at my parameters. I looked at the global scenario. I looked at what is Dow doing. See, the Dow is in negative right now. Okay. And while Bank Nifty and Nifty have given a good move so far, whether they will continue, I don't know. So we are done with the trade. We're done for the day. Anupam, you're saying it was so fast, couldn't trade take along with you. Yeah, I was very clear that please do not take trade along with me because अगर प्रॉफिट हुआ तो आप तो मुझे तारीफ करोगे लेकिन जब प्रॉफिट नहीं हुआ तो आप गालियां भी दोगे. आप मींस not you but in general. So see, it can result in anything. So if you noticed, I wasn't able to close it at 630 or 620. So even I'm not that fast. But the point is, जितना मिल गया अगर 1% या उससे ऊपर है तो रिलैक्स करो, बस हो गया आज का. So as you see, it's clearly taken resistance at this pivot, yesterday's pivot and resistance, and today's pivot for Nifty. एक तो ये बात हो गई. उसके बाद okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so this is complete. How long did this trade take? Let's look at this as well. Can you see on the right side, top right side, 9:15 पे ट्रेड बाय हुई थी और 9:16 पे ये सेल कर दिया हमने. It did not take more than 1.5 minutes. 1 minute and probably 19 seconds. That is all that was required. उससे पहले हमारा एनालिसिस पूरा था. हमने इंटरनेशनल डाउ को देखा, हमने इंडिया विक्स को देखा, which is uncomfortable, so I'm not very keen to take a large position. I wanted to be nimble and agile in this stage. Dollar index is pretty high, very, very high. Brent has, while it is okay, but it has started rising. 92 भी देखा हुआ मैंने कल. And so on. So this was my global view. And if I look at this, मेरा व्यू कहाँ से शुरू हुआ था? मेरा व्यू शुरू हुआ था स्पाइडर से, जहां पे मैंने देखा कि मेरा लॉन्ग टर्म ट्रेंड क्या आ रहा है. लॉन्ग टर्म ट्रेंड पॉजिटिव है, डेली ट्रेंड भी पॉजिटिव है. आवरली ट्रेंड में मैंने देखा कि इट इज स्टिल नॉकिंग एट द सुपर ट्रेंड. इट इज वांटिंग टू गो अप एंड इट एक्चुअली टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ द डे yesterday it had broken the super trend and it had gone on the positive side. So all my indicators were giving me positive sign. This is the, ये जो आपको स्टार दिख रहे हैं, this is my parabolic SAR. This is below, that means it is supporting. ये मेरा 20 days average है, ये मेरी 30 days average है और ये मेरी 7 days average है. So this white line is 7 days average, this yellow line is 20 and this red line is 30. तो तीनों एवरेजेस से ऊपर है, सुपर ट्रेंड के ऊपर है. इनफैक्ट आज गैप अप खुला है और गैप अप खुलने के बाद यहाँ टच करके ये रिकवर कर रहा है, नीचे जा रहा है. That is also a good sign. That means it is again going to go up. Now look at the advanced declines. 1541 एडवांस है और 325 declines हैं. It is highly in the favor of advances. That means more stocks are going up than going down. Why would I take a negative trade? I will not. I will take a positive trade in the upper side. That means I will like to buy a call. Okay. So this is in case I was to take trade now. So it is very tempting to take the second trade, but since my 2% is done, I will not trade anymore. That's it. Okay. Okay. So this is how I form my view looking at the chart patterns across time frames. So while I used to trade in various stocks and Nifty and also Bank Nifty, of late I started focusing only on Bank Nifty because अगर एक चीज पे ज्यादा फोकस करेंगे तो इट इज एडवाइजेबल, तो उसके ऊपर आपकी एक्सपर्टीज थोड़ी बेटर हो जाती है. सो ये मैंने अक्रॉस टाइम फ्रेम्स में देखा. इफ यू सी आई एम सीइंग इट इन मल्टीपल टाइम फ्रेम्स. और इसको मैं अगर और तरीके से देखूं, स्पाइडर का एक फायदा और भी है. यहाँ पे मैं बॉटम राइट में मंथली टाइम फ्रेम देख रहा हूँ. मंथली में पिछले महीने के हाई को ब्रेक कर चुका है. सिमिलरली वीकली है ये बॉटम नीचे सेंटर में. यहाँ पे इट इज ऑलरेडी ब्रोकन दी yesterday लास्ट वीक्स हाई. सिमिलरली विद डेली लास्ट डेज ट्रेडिंग डेज यानी yesterday's हाई को ब्रेक कर गया है. एंड फाइनली hourly 15 minutes and 3 minutes. So it's gone up, hit a resistance here. वही जो resistance वही है जो ट्रेडिंग व्यू में दिखा था 40,127. यहाँ पे जा करके it has taken resistance and it is dropping, correcting a little bit. जिसने अपने पैसे बना लिए वो exit कर रहा है यहाँ से. Therefore it is falling, but it is not going to fall much below. ये इसका super trend आ रहा है. If at all there is another trade that one would consider, will consider it nearer to super trend than here, because ये no trading zone है. क्योंकि ये यहाँ से ऊपर भी जा सकता है और नीचे भी जा सकता है. So the better way would be to wait for it to fall here and then take a call trade with a very strict stop loss. That's it. That is when someone has to take the next trade. Otherwise, since my 2% is done, I am not keen to take any more trade at all. Okay. Harmesh is saying Spider should give a special price for your students. So, I'm sure Kailash will be able to answer this separately. Your request will be communicated to Kailash J. Harmesh, your request will be communicated to him. Okay, Vipul, scalping is done only in the morning or it can be done at other time? It can be done at all times, but I prefer to do it in the morning because my situation was that I was working. I did not have time to sit in front of the terminal whole day. So what I used to do was be ready with my terminal around 8:45, do my analysis and be ready in my mind as to what am I likely to trade. और उसके हिसाब से I used to take a trade in the first few minutes, make my money, or if my stop loss gets hits, that's it, and I'll move off. I'll go to my office. बात खत्म. So that is how my morning scalps came into being, and I realized that जो सुबह सुबह की कैंडल होती है वो टिपिकली बिगेस्ट कैंडल होती है. I'll give you example. So ये 3 minutes का चार्ट है. ओके, ये आज का है. Do you see आज की पहले 3 मिनट की कैंडल कितनी बड़ी है? ओके, इसकी जगह आप कल देखो. कल yesterday, ये कल की yesterday कैंडल, पहली कैंडल कितनी बड़ी है? और पीछे चलते हैं. पहली कैंडल कितनी बड़ी है? सो अगर आपका व्यू सही रहा और आपने टाइम से एंट्री ले ली तो वो एक ही 3 मिनट की कैंडल में you will probably make 10% ROI in a matter of 3 minutes. That is all that is required. I don't know why people waste whole day in front of the terminal and then end up saying कि यार ये हो नहीं रहा, मुझसे लॉस हो रहा है. कोई जरूरत नहीं है. इससे पहले देखिए एक और दिन का कैंडल. ये देखिए कितनी बड़ी कैंडल है 3 मिनट की. So 70-80% of the time first candle will be very large. यहाँ पे भी देख लीजिए, ये मैं पिछले कहाँ तक चला गया हूँ, मैं 30 अगस्त तक चला गया हूँ. ये कैंडल देखिए कितनी बड़ी है. ये उस दिन की है. इससे पहले देख लेते हैं. ये कैंडल भी सबसे बड़ी है. इनफैक्ट ये रेड कलर की है, लेकिन ये इतनी बड़ी कैंडल और कोई नहीं बनी. इससे पहले देखते हैं. और ये देखिए पहली कैंडल कितनी बड़ी है. ऐसी कोई कैंडल बनी नहीं है. शायद ये आती है उसकी क्लोज, लेकिन फिर भी छोटी है ये. अच्छा, यहां देखिए ये कैंडल छोटी थी. So most of the time, the first candle will be very large, and that will decide the initial trend of the day. तो यहाँ पे छोटी थी, कोई बात नहीं. ये देखिए फिर बहुत बड़ी कैंडल बनी है यहाँ पे ग्रीन. देखिए ये भी बड़ी कैंडल है, बट this is not the largest candle of the day because I think this one is the larger one. But 70% of the time, first candle will be very large. Similar story here. ये आपको दिख नहीं रहा होगा शायद, ये रेड कैंडल यहाँ तक गई हुई है, तो ये यहाँ खुला, यहाँ तक गया, फिर नीचे क्लोज हुआ. Again, red candle, large candle. May not be the largest, but a pretty large candle. Same case here. So what I'm trying to say is कि ये आप नोट करेंगे, ये पहली कैंडल में काफी अच्छा मूव आता है. And if you are able to catch this move, you can actually use this to trade and just close the terminal and go to your work, where whatever do you do. And even if you're not working, you can focus on doing something else in your life, you know, your family, your friends, or whatever, or your studies, and be done with it. अब देखिए ये यहीं पे ट्रेड कर रहा है, इसी जोन में. It's neither going up nor coming down. थोड़ा सा ऊपर जाता है, थोड़ा सा नीचे जाता है. This is in consolidation. Okay. Any other question? How to select strike OTM? I do not trade OTM. OTM stands for out of the money. I trade ITM in the money. If you remember, I don't know if you were present, Shrikant, at the time when I had started in the morning. My selection was very clear. 39,921 was the last traded price of yesterday. तो मैंने उससे कहा था 39,920 is rounded off to 39,900. और 39,900 से करीब 300 या 400 लेवल नीचे चले जाएंगे हम, तो 39,600 is approximately what I was seeing. और मेरी ट्रेड 39,600 में हुई है. So I always trade, ये देखिए 39,600 में. So I always trade in the money, preferably deep in the money. उसका रीजन ये है कि उससे मेरे को, अगर मुझे 1-2 मिनट ट्रेड में रहना भी पड़ेगा और वो मेरे फेवर में नहीं चल रही है, तो उसमें टाइम इरोजन बच जाता है मेरा काफी हद तक. Out of the money will be decaying very fast. So even if the price remains where it is, but the value I will lose. So I will end up making losses if I'm in OTM. So OTM is not what I trade in terms of scalping. It is not recommended to trade in OTM. Rayansh, which strategy is this? Which strategy as in? I mean, you saw what I was doing. There is no strategy here. Harmesh, won't you run the query? Yes, we can run the query. We can see, in fact, ये query मैंने सुबह run की थी before the market opened. Let's see कि वो उसका response क्या है. This is going to be interesting. So Grasim was coming as a buy. Grasim, 1 minute. Grasim, and it has gone up. HDFC was coming as a buy. It has gone up. ये daily chart में देख रहा हूँ नीचे center में जो है. So it has already gone up. HDFC Bank was coming as a buy. It has gone up. ITC gone up. JSW Steel gone up. L&T gone up. SBI gone up, and it is near the similar levels of yesterday. As of now, you can actually, you could have actually taken these positions yesterday or सुबह nikal jate. Sun Pharma gone up. Okay, Eicher Motor, I would not be too keen to look at the sell because the trend is still up. But let's see. Well, it's actually gone up because ये कल की closing थी, आज की closing अभी. But it is not guaranteed that it will stay here. Maybe it will fall. So in any case, I will not be too keen to take this sell trades right now. मैं short में नहीं जाऊंगा because trend अभी तक positive है. So we will take the recommendations which are along with the trend. So if I had gone along with yesterday's recommendations, तो ये आता. अभी के recommendations क्या हैं? Let us see. Wow. So अभी सब buy आ रहा है. Apollo is a recommended buy. देख लीजिए आपके सामने ही है. भारती एयरटेल आपके सामने है. सिप्ला ये भी आपके सामने हाई है, ग्रीन है. कोल ये भी ग्रीन है. ग्रासिम तो आपने देख ही लिया था. JSW स्टील भी आज देख लिया है. NTPC gone up. Power Grid confidently gone up. Tata Consumer gone up, Titan gone up. So all the recommendations have given results, as simple as that. Okay. So it's 9:34. If there is anything else that you would want me to discuss, way to eliminate greed from our psychology, you're right. Perfect. If there is no other question, we can wind up for the day today, and we can log in once again tomorrow as promised. This is your free live trading the demo. Let's do a free session tomorrow as well. We log in at 9 o'clock tomorrow. For today, we are done for the day. If there's no query, no question, I can log off. Do I have your permission? Do I have your permission? I'm just wanting to be doubly sure. Great. So we log in again tomorrow at 9 sharp and focus on what the logic and the sequence. That's all. Okay. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Amazing audience. Keep asking the right questions and keep learning. Have a great day. Bye-bye.